He was horrified, reliving being haunted by his own dead mother.
We bought those toys. He liked those toys we bought for him, though. Do I know how to make a kid happy or what?
Mommy?
What? That's so dark. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Joe and Al Play Dwarf Fortress, the challenge mode.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Al, and here we are. Last week we just left off realizing we needed to trade with our traders. I wonder if we should replace our broker.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody else has the skills that we need. So he's skilled at a bunch of that other stuff. This guy's a novice pacifier and a novice consoler. This guy is an expert appraiser. He's not actually I should replace the mayor part of his job, because this guy's a better consoler. Let's see what I got here for mayors. Or can I do that? Can I replace the mayor?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why is there a... What happens if I do this, then? I think I just replaced the mayor, Joe.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn he was only elected. Someone's experiencing emotional shock. With the mayor.
Well, the other thing we're trying to do is build a mayor's quarters.
Yes.
So hopefully that'll help.
With your focus and attention to detail, I'm sure that'll be one of many things we accomplish this episode.
No doubt. Do we want to get some wood armor? What does that even qualify as?
I can't. The idea of wearing wood armor sounds horrible to me.
We're gonna get this grizzly bear and this bobcat and eat him or something.
Cool.
We'll buy some toys or whatever. Grown persimmon wood came? Came from where?
Excuse me?
It says grown persimmon wood came. That's not an N.
There aren't canes.
I didn't say it was a cane. You know what I realized today, Joe? There is no oil in this game.
Nope.
That's interesting. Especially with its focus on the sort of geological side of things. It seemed like that if you were gonna build something... Oh, great, I gotta deconstruct the wall first. Okay, what is that? A D and then an X, remove construction, or N?
So the quote-unquote technology in Dwarf Fortress goes up to like a certain year, and then...
Okay, yes, but the technology involved in mining massive underground mines is,
Right.
It's substantial. So the fact that they can do that means they should be finding some oil, is all I'm saying. Even if you can't do anything with it in the game. These two guys are going to mine the floor out from under each other, and that's going to be... Oh, nope, didn't happen. My goodness, that was a close one.
Why are your dwarves always miserable?
Because I'm bad at the game?
But, I mean, is the mayor's
They're all getting stung by honeybees.
If you did what I said you would do, you would... Nothing.
What was your suggestion?
Set up the mayor.
I'm doing that right this second. Literally right this second.
Okay, but I suggested it last episode.
I was working on it last episode.
You built a bed and some cabinets. Bingo, bango, boobo.
He needs to have... You can't put the bed just anywhere. It's got to be inside.
I'm trying to think that... boat powered entirely
Turns
by
out
bees.
outside forts are kind of tough, bud.
Entirely by bees is maybe a mistake. This is also why I dislike outside forts. This madness.
Yes, I understand that, but don't act like I'm not doing anything.
I didn't say anything.
We bought some animals in cages. Will it show us the ones that are in the cages here? Here
Nope.
they go, they're grizzly bear.
Yep.
Just go ahead and slaughter them. Got a lot of animals.
You really don't.
We don't?
Oh, I didn't realize that was page 2. Well, when the poults grow up, that's good eating. Turkey hens are great for eggs. You can trim down other species.
That we don't have any eggs that we're... Let's see. That one's still fertile, and he hasn't,
done
anything with it.
They take forever.
They're running all over the place, though.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, let's give this guy a bedroom. We're gonna assign the bed to our mayor.
Yay!
And then we'll make a throne room or study. Let's not have it hanging out there.
The same part.
It is hanging off the boat. I wonder if he'll count that as like, oh yeah, this open ocean space is amazing.
Waterside view. Or if he'll walk out there thinking that's part of his room and fall to his death.
I know that you are, have your questions about the effectiveness of the outdoor fort, but I'm pretty happy with...
This is going well.
It's a good idea.
I wish you paused more often.
I had to build the door! You can see our little green glass viewing area here. Mm-hmm. Do you think we should leave the rest of that open for our fisherman?
I like how the fisherman's been tracking his way down.
Alright, so they've built that. Let's go ahead and make the dining room. Checking our nobles. Mayor. He has modest, meager. So we need to, like, lather him up with some nice chests. And the armor stands will add some stuff. Chests are containers. Mm-hmm. We're going to give him the best chests we got from those stupid elves. He needs, like, an armor stand or something, right?
He needs one of each.
Do you have any good armor stands?
Ooh, we could have an heirloom.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. Okay,
expand the bedroom. Not sure what's going on, but okay.
Oh, the ceiling hasn't been built up here. Let's see how he's feeling about it now. Okay, we're checked off. We need cabinets, and our armor stand isn't built yet. People are starting to get unhappy.
Yes, it's happening.
Do you think that the mayor's happiness... Do you think that his happiness is like the... Like, he could build him a nice big room, and then that sort of filters out to everybody? They're like, well, I'm unhappy, but you're happy. And he's like, I sure am! Everything's great! Being a mayor!
Maybe. His ability to console people might go up.
If he's happier?
I say that's a crazy detail, but other games have done that. Look, he's singing or acting out or something.
Let's see what he's doing. The Dwarven Child. Of course. What are they doing? All of this striving against one another is so foolish, under a great deal of stress.
This is a child?
He was accepting, remembering being caught in the rain.
Oh, they love the rain.
He was delighted, remembering eating a truly decadent dish.
He was horrified, reliving being haunted by his own dead mother. And the rain. The rain, too. You can't forget that rain.
It can't rain all the time, Joe.
Oh, you have ghosts. Do you have ghosts? I don't know.
Yeah, we need to memorialize them. I built the slabs.
We should go right here on the beach. In the path of everything. It's Alt S.
That's right. That's where they go.
Alt S.
It's the beach graveyard.
Alt S.
Oh, we have to be engraved first.
He's not a ghost yet. It's nice
are
to memorialize
ghosts?
them, but no, it'll say ghost. That's all your dead people.
Memorialized, slab engraved, memorialized, not memorialized.
And no
They're
slab.
in the water, though. They're definitely, like, we don't see the ghosts, so...
What? It'll tell you if it's a ghost. It'll say ghost. Something about this isn't getting into your head.
Look! The guy said...
That moral tanager will be very, very, very memorialized. Can't go anywhere without remembering how he died.
Did you not see the guy who said he was haunted by his mother?
I don't know if it said he saw the ghost of his mother, or he was haunted by the memory of seeing his mother die. There's a lot of ways that could go. Also, that was like a month ago. He was horrified, reliving being haunted by his own dead mother. So the haunting was even a while back, because that's deep in his memories.
He was uneasy after seeing Moral Inkvoist's dead body.
Where's that?
I don't know.
I mean, you can put coffins down. I don't know if they're all stuck in
We bought those toys. He liked those toys we bought for him, though. Do I know how to make a kid happy or what?
Mommy?
What? It's so dark. How are we still need our cabinets and our armor stand. I don't know why the armor stand hasn't been built yet.
It has, but the room isn't incorporating the armor stand.
Oh, because of the roof, right. Dag nabbit. Outside stuff is hard.
Yeah. Well, having the game pause is really where it's at.
I don't know why they're not building up here. I guess they're kind of building. Other than some migrants have arrived. Great. Let's see how many people we got this time. That's a ton. There are so many people! Why? They just keep coming! Why?
It's good. They can move stuff around and build that stupid roof.
You think my mayor is like a little bit happy that he's got this cool room?
I would imagine he's pretty high up. He might be the blue one on the far right.
Oh, he might be, yeah. I mean, it's not, he doesn't have all his requirements met.
No. But he's doing
So
better
that's where I
than
was
anyone else.
hanging up.
He isn't still thinking about his dead mother's ghost 2 years later. There's also bees everywhere.
Not the bees! Ah!
Well, I asked you earlier if you thought it was a good idea to wall the bees off.
Oh, I have no idea. I've never done that. We haven't seen anyone complaining
your
about...
answer at the time was like, nah, that's stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. Sticking by it.
Okay.
I don't even know how you would. You've got them all, botched.
What do you mean? They're right there in a block.
Can you finish one project? Please.
The dwarves have to finish it. They're still building the floor.
You can't go in that middle area.
Still needs that cabinet.
And you can expand the dining room. If you expand the dining room too, it should make that pretty nice.
So does that give him? That still doesn't give him the cabinet.
He needs the
He still
cabinet.
needs that
No,
one cabinet.
You still need a cabinet.
Is that like the cabinet that people talk about the president having?
Yes. He needs one of those.
Build the dang cabinets, man.
Alright, Boomhauer. That's a good hour. Big damn cabinet, man.
They're almost done building the floor. Is the mason here doing rock blocks? I'd love to think that's a thing. Maybe we need a third mason. Now, next time we have the ocean freeze, I think we should definitely dig down. We got 1, 2,
Is that a
3.
mine? What is happening
There's some
down
dead
there?
peoples. 4. Those are our dead dwarves. And we're gonna dig down a little bit and get some supports built to the bottom so we can at some point in the future break off from the land.
Mm-hmm. Cancel's sleep, grieving. It's covered in water.
It's Jason
Covered in
Momoa.
water. Are they walking through that mist and getting? I wonder if that's a plus. Is it like a waterfall?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. Let's see what this guy's status is. Oh, that's a dwarven baby. Maba! He is annoyed when caught in the rain. Felt hopeless,
that's not
dwelling
doing you
upon
any
being
favors.
nauseated by the sun. Now, I don't know why babies are reliving seeing Olin's season crafted die.
He is annoyed when caught in a snowstorm. This guy's seen it all. Is there a brisk wind in here anywhere?
He was horrified after seeing Moral Tick Lantern die. How would you... the baby is a casual worshiper of Limar Build Ivory? I don't think so. His very long mustaches are... I guess I'll accept that. It is a dwarf. The dwarf babies must have mustaches. That's delightful to think about, though. I'm gonna build walls on the sides of the dock. Maybe that'll help with the pathing. We're also gonna need to cover up these corners on the inside. The corners that we couldn't extend out to. Can we do, we can press some more honey. So that's good.
Score! This boat is ready to go.
Wow, I said they weren't going to get that wall done, and they did it, immediately.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Mock them.
I don't know. I think it might be the blocks. The fact that they had blocks to work with.
Blocks are definitely faster.
I had them working on blocks, and we did build that extra mason workshop specifically so they could get blocks going. And, yep, don't care.
Still don't care.
We have too many people.
Yep. No one's at the lowest of the lows yet. That's good.
I reckon, yeah. There's that kid still hanging out in the mayor's office.
Is it? Is that the mayor? Did you just talk to the mayor over and over again?
This person has been Dwarven Child.
Yep. Okay.
He's getting drunk, though.
However, trade is the lifeblood of a thriving society, Albert.
Hey, they got the cabinet. Then now the mayor can be fully set up. Hopefully the throne... Oh, here he comes with it. Yep. Carrying a baby and the cabinet. Fortunately, babies don't slow you down in Dwarf Fortress.
Actually, I was just reading that. They siphon off food and water from the... Did they propel themselves there with vomit?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Covered quite a bit of stuff.
I mean, it is a baby. I said they don't slow you down. I didn't say they don't puke everywhere. We're still low on blocks. We can make it with the one green glass block we have. And then... Does charcoal count as a block? Do you know?
If it's made into a block.
So a block of charcoal, not like... you did the charcoal thing, so now you can...
Oh. Coal, you mean? So everything is... will be coke. That's a difficult question. I still think you need to carve it into a block.
Okay. Man, nothing on the metal side. Which we are not guaranteed to get it, so... Maybe we just weren't lucky this time. Dwarven Child has been possessed. Has claimed a craft store's workshop. He is running around getting stuff. Oh, he's getting a wood, Joe. This is... A Dwarven Child is going to make a craft out of a log and a rock. Surely
boy.
It'll be amazing. What is up with the creative kids in our fort?
Well, there's... they've had such harrowing, terrible lives that...
They were, that's like George Washington.
It's a lot to draw on, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, he was a general in the Indian Wars at age 16. Learned a lot. Had his own surveying business at the age of 7. I think that might have been a slight exaggeration, but that's... People were just ballers back then. Because if you weren't, you died.
Where it's like Hamilton, too.
Yeah, I guess there was probably some slackers.
There must have been, right? I don't know.
There are a lot of gems.
Did they sit and think about their dead mother's
don't make me bring up John Stuart Mill again! Alright, is my mayor happy? He has everything he needs. AJ's at home doing, like, Khan Academy, and I'm like, yeah, let him do the, like, 10th grade history. And my wife's like, it's too hard for him! And I'm like, I don't actually know if that's true!
How does 10th grade history...
I assume it's just, like, learn the thing, and then they test you on the thing.
This is great. I want to hear how this goes.
Well, tell my wife.
Oh, she's disallowing it? You can just let that... Your wife doesn't have to know what you're teaching your child.
She's the one who's helping with it on the Khan Academy stuff, so... She didn't stop him from learning programming, though, so that was cool. Okay, we're gonna go up. We're gonna build a floor out this way, and we're gonna get our tavern going. That's my... You know what? Are we gonna, though? I've just now stopped myself, because I want to wait for them to build more rock blocks. So we don't have to wait for them to build with, like, regular stone. Because you can't plan for them. You can't do... Oh, what was that? Oh, she's in the mines giving birth.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, speaking of education, I get, like... I never know what to believe about anything anymore. Oh, it made a ginkgo wood ring with all that stuff hammered into it. Saw somebody share a graph of the amount of money spent on education and the amount of people working in education versus the, like, outcomes of education. Where, like, you see, like, the spike going up and up and up and up and up and up on the money, and then the outcomes are just, like...
Flat.
Level.
Yep.
Which seems like it's an interesting study, but also I'm always suspect if the data supports your point of view too well, because I don't know.
I've noticed
like, man, you sure did find a good study that supported exactly what you already believed.
State of not knowing reality. It's very interesting.
I am, and it's worse now.
Yeah. Most people just, like, get enough data to do what they need to, and still believe the data. What are you gonna do?
Which data do you believe?
Pick one.
Okay, I'll pick the one that agrees with what I already think.
Great.
Joe.
How old are you?
35?
You gotta, like, start doing things instead of analyzing all the data at some point.
It's not like I'm not doing things.
Really, you just sit there staring at data all day. Your kids are hungry. I don't even know where
That's
I'm going.
another thing I think about a lot, too. It's like, how much does believing the flat Earth actually hurt you in 99% of jobs?
How many people doing something that you rely on are flat earthers? Or some other bizarre belief?
Probably 5%.
I'd say it's probably almost as number of the gainfully employed flat earthers are. Like the person who refines the fuel that goes to the truck that hauls the wood to the lumber yard, where the lumber yard cuts the wood, and then the wood goes to the furniture maker. Like that huge chain of things. There's probably some deranged lunatics in there. Does it matter?
I mean, it probably matters a little bit, but maybe not as much as you would like for it to matter.
If they're building rockets. If they're just like, yeah, I don't believe in space, but this thing will go real fast up.
I understand nozzles super well. But I'm telling you, you guys just keep paying me to build this hoax.
Yeah, suckers.
I love it.
And you hit the dome, release Satan into this world. Well, no, I wasn't building this precise fuel nozzle to make it to space, weirdos. I'll be safe. It's like a crossover / inside baseball / deep cut.
That's somebody needs to write that story. That would be a good novel story about a guy who doesn't believe in that space exists, but he's working on rockets. He's the best engineer in the team. We've struck adventuring. Boy, if that was a thing we needed, that would be great.
Adventuring, is it? Sounds like a jolly good time.
White Jade, adventuring.
Let's go
not
adventuring. So adventurings are not worth a great deal, only having a value multiplier of ×3. Now, for me, that's the first time I've even considered how they value gems. So now I'm going to look that up.
Oh, interesting. You don't have to complete the wall. If you only have so many blocks, you can just say, well, build that many, and then it'll build that many. That did leave a space, though.
Gems have a base value of 3 in rough form, which is multiplied by the appropriate value modifier from the table below. So let's find the highest. What do you think the highest rated gems are?
Emerald.
Emeralds are in the second tier with a 40 multiplier.
Okay. It was a wild guess, Joe. I have no education.
Well, I would have gone with diamond, which is in the highest.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Apparently, De Beers is here hoarding diamonds to drive the price up. Rubies are in the top tier. Sapphires? I would not have guessed sapphires. I don't know why. Oh, star ruby. Sorry, and star sapphire.
Caravan from Beehall, Sicily. Come on in. The depot's fine. Where are they at? Come on in with your wagon. Brum, 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 brum. Is that the Gunsmoke theme?
I think it's Bonanza?
Oh, okay.
Right on. Rawhide! Rawhide! It's Rawhide! Rawhide!
That's just not accurate.
What?
It's Rawhide.
That's what I said.
It's not Rawhide!
It is Rawhide.
It ain't.
I don't know exactly what you were humming, but I'm going to listen to the Rawhide theme song.
You're not going to be listening to what I was humming.
You're right. There we go. Now it's coming. That was an ad.
This Dove ad doesn't have the Rawhide theme song at all.
Yep, it's Bonanza.
I thought it was one of those old-timey Western type shows.
But what's the Rawhide song? I'll do that. Oh, rollin'.
Yes, there you go. I could get to the the other side of it. Right. How much value do they have? Okay, we can buy everything they have, Joe. Their trader profit is still $18,000.
Gunsmoke song.
The Gunsmoke soon will be clearing out of the air.
Wow, that certainly is Western sounding.
I bought almost everything they had. I took off 2 instruments that were made from bone that were quite valuable, and they were ecstatic. Let's see if I can melt down... Now, how do I make a stockpile with stuff in it that I've bought that's metal?
Now I'm doing the Hang 'em High song by an Italian, I believe. They do it better. Oh! It's so good when Italians do it!
You're gonna have to send me that link, Joe, so I can include it in the episode.
The Hang 'em High theme!
I don't know what Hang 'em High is!
You can look it up when you're editing the episode!
I know! Now I'm just sad I don't know what Hang 'em High is, and I wanted you to help me find a stockpile for...
I will do one of my favorite westerns.
Can I just have all things with certain kinds of materials?
Forsake me, you're my darling. What?
Can I have everything that's metal in a stockpile? Can I just have,
Sure.
like, if it's metal, you can have it in it?
If you take the time to go through all your stockpiles, not allow them in all the other stockpiles, but allow only that in this stockpile.
So, no. You don't have to be mean about it, Joe.
Forsake me, oh my darling.
I don't
So
think
good.
they have any...
Oh, I might watch that tonight. What's going on?
I'm trying to make a stockpile with only metals in it. Oh, wait. Do I have to go back and, like, say all qualities are fine on these?
This doesn't sound good.
Okay. Like, what is this J usable and unusable tag?
I don't know.
Add
I don't
in?
know what you're doing.
I'm trying to get a stockpile.
Just go to your stocks.
What do you mean?
Hit Z. Well, maybe you can find it. I don't know. Because you don't put the frickin' guy on the thing, but go to stock. So annoying. Hit E, enhanced view.
Tab, toggle grouping?
Maybe?
Is there...
There's a way to do it.
Shift M, melt?
I guess, but nothing's going to be selected, will it? We'll try it.
No, it doesn't. I thought it would be... thought it would give you stuff that you could
On
melt.
fire.
No, this is more promising than anything else I've seen so far. Can I search?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Nothing's metal.
Iron. There you
All
go.
right, so we've got all this iron.
M. Okay, you can do it the action of M, but hitting... Control key toggle. So don't hit Control M, just hit M. There you go, that's melting.
Now, what are these eyes? Are they
In inventory.
In inventory? So somebody has them?
I guess. This is forbidden for some reason. The iron toy hammer is in a job.
They can keep that. That's fine.
Means?
The ones that are already... Actually, you know what? Why? There's no reason to melt... We probably shouldn't melt our anvil either. Now that I think about it.
How many are there? That's 10 anvils.
I don't know how you pick just one anvil to...
I also don't know how you pick just one anvil.
Alright, well, we'll melt some of this stuff. We got the...
Woo!
I can't toggle that off. We're gonna get the toy axe melted for sure. And then what other metals do we want to search for? Steel? Do we have any steel stuff? Oh, I've typed... We got steel picks, we've got steel gauntlets, steel crossbows, we can melt that. Steel bolts, we don't need those. People are using a lot of the stuff that they would want to use already, so that's good. The steelhead trout, probably not meltable. And then do I gotta go in the workshop and tell it to melt?
Yep. Then you have to make an order to melt metal items. Black bronze is a semi-precious alloy of copper, gold, and silver. It cannot be used to create weapons or armor.
So useless. No, I guess we can build, like, tables and stuff with it.
Yes, you can.
Let's see how our block production's going. 1 granite block. So we're not doing so good with the blocks. Never mind. What rock stuff are we trying to build that we're not getting done? Make rock mug, 11 of 20. Construct rock blocks is just... Like, what is happening? We've got all these masons supposed to be constructing rock blocks, and the rock blocks aren't getting constructed. There's a bar block stockpile. Oh, this is full of coke.
Scarface.
Can I change the settings on this so it doesn't take Coke anymore? I think that when I made it, I was like, I'm probably not going to have that much Coke.
Shocking.
Other materials. Alright. Now I'll use that to melt the other stuff and hopefully that'll be
Losing my
good.
mind.
Oh yeah? How come?
I don't know. How come that? When did we get done?
I don't know, Joe. We traded and we got a bunch of stuff to
We got a
melt,
lot
and we're
done.
melting
I
it.
feel like we got stuff done. The mayor's room is done. The military can start gearing up, right? Because they take metal armor, so they're grabbing metal armor.
Yeah, we got our guy
got some
cooking a
stuff to
masterpiece.
melt.
These guys apparently have like their avatars are armored up better than they used to be.
Yeah.
We can take a look at them and see how they're doing. Well, not that guy. He's got a steel helm.
Woo! Business
He's
bronze
got
shield.
a business bronze shield. He doesn't have a good weapon.
Well, that's coming, right? Because we're melting down stuff.
Oh, he does have a bronze sword. Maybe this guy has one that I couldn't... Oh, yeah, I couldn't even see it. So he has a bronze sword. He has a copper shield and an iron spear. He has a coating of... What? Dwarf... he cried on himself. Oh, poor baby. Does someone want to go home and see mommy?
You have, it's interesting, I mean, it's not a perfect breakdown, but considering the sample size, you have a good distribution of happy and sad people. You got a good bell curve going there.
Yeah, with a very big spike in the middle. Mm-hmm. What should we attempt to do next week that we will forget about by next week?
All right, here's an idea I have. We're going to need a lot of bees, right? How about when we dig down in the ice, we have an entire floor of the boat that's bees. You just go through the bee floor.
Okay. I'm concerned we can't have these corners when we go under the ice, Joe. We're going to have to build a room that is definitely secure
not gonna happen.
before the water unfreezes.
Yes. I mean, sorry, that's definitely going to happen.
Okay, good. That's good to hear.
Or, worst comes to worst, we have a pump that shoots out from the fishing area off the back of the boat to drain that. Maybe we can get a handle on it.
I think we're definitely hampered by the slow production of rock blocks as well. Despite the fact that we have a number of people on that task, it's not happening as quickly as I'd like.
Go.
Now, we don't have any, like, high-skilled people on it. And I'll have to poke around in the program that we use, autolabor, to see what the best settings are and if there's a way to make that happen faster. But that is all we have time for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, or you have any comments about the Gunsmoke theme or Western themes in general, you should leave them in the comments. Let us know. Let us know what we could be doing better. We get a ton of knowledge from our viewers who are very helpful and willing to share with us the things that we're doing wrong. We got a lot of masterpieces being cooked, Joe, and that's nice. And actually, we have some new eggs to forbid. 14.
We're going to do pretty good with the yeah.
That's a lot of
Food
eggs,
I'm not
Joe.
as worried about. Booze is what I'm worried about for the self-sufficiency.
Well, we'll see how that goes next time. Bye, guys!
Bye!